Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. I am practicing for our head-to-head tournament tomorrow. Hank and I have our last head-to-head event, regular season event. We need to win. If we win, we guarantee ourselves a spot in the playoffs. If we lose, we're gonna need a lot of help, I think. So I figured it'd be worth coming out here. This is a fishery. I wish I could say I've got a lot more time fishing out here, because it sets up really how I like to fish. You know, it's the Wolf River system, but we're only allowed to fish the upper Wolf River, so we can't go down to like Winnebago or any of the lakes. And that's actually where more of my time has been spent, a little bit that I've fished this system. And so I came out today bouncing around on the river, trying to find some stuff that I think not only will I be able to fish productively, but Hank will be. So I've been fishing a lot of this kind of stuff, these riprap banks, you know, some of these channel swing banks where I know, you know, Hank's going to be able to take a hover rig and a pit boss or whatever he wants to throw, drip minnow, and he'll be able to catch fish. And with this format, we are after numbers, we're not after size. So if I was fishing a 5-fish tournament out here, this is not what I would be doing. But because we're looking for 1 pound or bigger fish, this is a decent way to catch some smallmouth. Again, you're probably not going to win a 5-fish derby doing it, but I think I'm getting enough bites where we can be competitive doing it. You know, I don't know, because I don't have a whole pile of experience out here. I don't know what weight we're looking for. My experience fishing this system is that it's generally not a huge numbers lake or river. You know, I think there are a lot of fish in here, but in the summer I really feel like they can spread out pretty good. I know in the fall and the spring you can catch a pile of numbers, but I don't know. I really don't know. That's one of the things that I can't say I'm real jazzed about, the fact that I don't know what it's going to take. But I think, you know, for us to win our match, we probably need to catch, I don't know, 40 pounds. It's a 4-hour tournament. The thing is, I'm not seeing any real good size. I mean, we're definitely getting some bites, but there's a lot of 8 and 10-inch fish which won't even weigh. But again, I think we can get, when you get a bite, you usually can get a couple of bites in that area. And so we'll see. I mean, it's going to be pretty basic finesse stuff. You know, like I said, Hank's going to be throwing a hover rig. I'll be throwing, there's a fish, I'll be throwing a hover rig and or a wacky shot, which I've got right now. I've just got a Berkeley Max Scent General, but I don't have it, I don't have a hook on it. I'm just using the old O-ring trick, so you can see there's no hook on it, so I'm just shaking off every bite that I get. And the hope is we can come back and catch a few of these. So, you know, I'm gonna mix in, you know, there is some other kind of classic river stuff, log jams and cut banks and sand drops that I'll definitely be prepared for. I'm gonna have a top water rigged up. I'll have a core tackle Goldilocks swim jig rigged up, and then I'll have some form of heavier, when I say heavier, not heavy pitching weight, but probably like an Ozark rig, a 3/16 ounce Ozark rig, just something to, you know, let the bait kind of go down along a lay down that's up off the bank. Most of the fish here, at least most of the what I would consider the more catchable fish, are going to generally be probably 4 to 6 foot of water or less. You know, this is kind of a deeper river. Like there is the main channel for the most part, like we're in 12 feet. So I mean, the main channel is relatively deep throughout. There's another fish. That's why it's a productive. You feel pretty good. You feel real good. Let's see. Not doing much. Might be a pike. Let's see if we can get him up. He's gonna let go as soon as you see him. Man. Ah. That felt good. I don't know what it was. There's a lot of northern in here, a lot of walleye, but that felt like the biggest swimmer of the day. So we'll mark it. And that was, see, that was like I went a while with nothing and then kind of got 2 bites there pretty quick while I've been talking to you. But it is a very, very high density fish river. So like I've seen some walleye I shook off, with a lot of northern pike. I did have one largemouth up here, so there's definitely some largemouth to be had. And we're just gonna kind of try to be in a stretch of river where I feel like I can get a lot of bites without having to drive around much. There's a ton of no wakes out here, so you really can burn up a lot of time just covering water, and we do not want to be doing that. So that's our update. You can watch us tomorrow. I'll try to get this video out today, I guess. So you can watch us tomorrow on headtoheadfishing.com. It starts at 7 a.m. and it'll be on YouTube and Fix TV. And hopefully Hank and I can pull out a win. I know we're going up against a pretty stout team who's already locked into the playoffs, so maybe they'll sleep in late on us or something. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to this. Something just came off the bank. Let's see if we can give him to bite. Nothing yet. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna get back. There he is. That one did not feel real big. And see if I can find a few more fish. I gotta go in about a half hour to go pick the boys up from Sara. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned, we'll have a new video coming out tomorrow.